and you can actually watch it there. We're not going to be there this Friday night, so just because traveling press is still, because of COVID rules, not allowed to travel and follow the teams as we would like to do. When we come back, we're going to talk about soccer. We got the Stanwood Spartan girls getting set to take on the Arlington Eagles. This is Spartan Soccer on TCSNSports.com. This year has been a very trying year for many in our community, including many of our sponsors. TCSN has decided to broadcast this abbreviated sports season commercial-free in order to give Spartan fans an opportunity to watch and listen to the games. Now, TCSN is a business, and it does take money from our advertisers to cover our cost to broadcast. But until we have a regular sports year, we are glad to webcast Stanwood Spartan Sports for you, the fans. We encourage you to visit our many sponsors who have supported us in the past, as well as all of our local businesses in and around our community.
Papa, can't we telegraph while riding a horse? Son, there ain't no one to blame but Jeffro. He was riding old Betsy the Stallion, tip-tapping away at his telegraph, when blam! Ran right into the side of the saloon. Well, if Jeffro can't do it, neither should you. Don't text and drive.
Visit StopTextStopWrecks.org. A message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration.
Both teams at this time, beginning with the Eagles. We have number 2, Ella Strittmatter. Number 3, Madison Stivers. Number 4, Keegan Banfield. Number 5, Rachel Snow. Number 6, Ellie Rourke. Number 7, Sydney Crandall. Number 8, Alexis Baldwin. Number 10, Katie Snow. Number 12, Carly Bartlow. Number 13, Jordan Bartlow. Number 17, Audrey J. Number 18, Natalie Bartlow. Number 19, Jersey Heights. Number 22, Haley Hyatt. And number 26, Lexi Miller-Wood. The head coach for the Arlington Eagles soccer team is Nathan Davis. And now, for your Spartans, at number 0, Emily Malstad. Number 2, Avery Stuntz. Number 3, Maya McDonald. Number 4, Natalie Alexander. Number 5, Rachel Russell. Number 6, Molly Stogner. Number 7, Paige Almanza. Number 8, Maggie Flickner. Number 9, Ashley Sellers. Number 10, Grayson James. Number 11, Twyla Zola. Number 12, Emily Murray. Number 14, Lauren Anderson. Number 15, Lucy Soriano Sanchez. Quinn Weller. Number 17, Ainsley Allen. Number 18, Kylie McCall. Number 19, Lucy London. Number 20, Emma Wheeler. Number 21, Gwyneth Ducho. And for 22, Madison Reyes O'Bara. And then tonight, we have a special recognition. One of our seniors, this is her last home match. At this time, we would like to recognize number 23, Maddie Larson. Here this evening are her parents, Jennifer and Aaron Larson. Congratulations, Maddie. The head coach for Stanwood Spartans Spartans is Lori Stuns. Our referees for tonight, we have Felix Moran, and then the assistant referees are Robert Martin and Tim Bush. These individuals are registered with the Washington Interscholastic Activities Association. Without the officials, there would not be a game. Please afford them the respect they deserve. Please rise as we honor our flag with the national anthem tonight. Just a reminder for all WESCO athletic events, attending is a privilege. With the privilege comes responsibility. Responsibility to conduct oneself in a manner where the game is enjoyed.
But they've decided to make it so they can get to everybody.
All right, Bob, we talked about the Arlington Eagles. Quickly, let's take a look at what about the Stanwood team.
Well, the Spartans are a young team. We're struggling to get that first win. Their current record is 0-2-2, but the Spartans' 2 losses were to Snohomish and Lake Stevens, 2 teams sitting on the top of WESCO standings. This year, of course, there is no 3A, 4A. It's just all WESCO. Spartans then have 2 ties with Marysville-Getchell and Marysville-Pitchek. The Spartans are young, but this year they have several returning varsity players. Starting with a fast front line of Rachel Russell and Ashley Sellers. At midfield, the Spartans have one of the best midfielders in the league in Lucy Sanchez. On defense, Paige Almanza, Emily Murray, and Lauren Anderson all come back from last year. This season, look for Coach Stuns to rotate a lot of players. She's got 22, and she's playing all 22 of them.
I had a chance to talk with the coach earlier today, and she seemed fairly pleased and optimistic. She's really kind of happy with getting this opportunity to get the youngsters out there on the field. She said that does cause some problems keeping that continuity, and we've seen that. I would say, boy, if this team has struggled, it's been the offensive side of the field. Only 4 goals so far, and that is not where you're going to be as far as having success there. All right, and Spartans are going to be in red. Arlington Eagles in white. Spartans will be moving left to right on your computer screen. If you are, again, watching, you can watch it. Go to the Stanwood High School YouTube site, or go type in Stanwood High School in your address bar right on the upper right-hand corner. Hit the events, and it will take you right to this event. Great way to follow Stanwood High School sports in this age of COVID, and we're happy to help along. Spartans will kick it off, but Arlington controls it, and right there to knock it forward for the Spartans, it will be Ainsley Allen, and it goes out of bounds. Ainsley, one of the sophomores, of several sophomores getting to play varsity soccer, which is just great experience. Now throwing
she
in
also
will be Allen.
Was pulling a double duty, and she was a camera person on the Stilly Cup football match on Friday.
Yes, she did, and did a great job too. All right, ball kind of ping-ponging around off a Spartan head. Give it off to Lucy Soriano Sanchez. Lucy battling for it on the sidelines. looking for some help. She'll send it back to Ashley. She'll send it over to Anderson. Anderson boots it up out of bounds. It's going to be Arlington Eagle throw in. Throwing it in for the Eagles will be number 22. That's Haley Hyatt. She gets it over to 19, Jersey Heiss. Heiss is their leading scorer and maybe one of the top players in Wesco right now. Eagles pass it forward and back, and then a long steal by the Spartans, trying to get it up to Rachel Russell. Arlington passes back. Russell's giving pressure on it, almost steals it away. Eagles on the right-hand side, and it is knocked loose. I think that is Murray on that left side, knocking it forward. And now right there's Paige Almanza. She's going up on the right-hand side. She's going to gets around one player. She may have an opportunity, takes a shot, and it is just wide of the goal. Goes into the goalkeeper's hands. And I believe that would be for Arlington, Lexi Miller-Wood, I believe. And if I am wrong, you can send me an email or a text here, and we'll correct that. And there is Rachel. Oh, excuse me. No, that isn't Rachel. That was for the Spartans. That was Ashley Sellers stealing the ball away from the Eagles. Spartans have it midfield, but here come the Arlington Eagles on the attack. And again, Heiss is their leading scorer. She passes on the left-hand side, trying to find number 12. That would be Carly Bartlow. 3 Bartlows on the Arlington Eagle team, senior, junior, and a sophomore. Or was it a junior?
Nope.
That's all right?
Junior and sophomore, yep.
And we're going to assume that they're sisters. The Arlington Eagle throw in off an Arlington Eagle head, and they get on over to Hyatt. Hyatt trying to pass it up and get it inside to Heiss with number 19, and there's a long boot up and over the goal.
That was 17 who took that shot.
That would be Audrey J. Molstead puts a boot into it. Sanchez controls it. Lucy Soriano Sanchez goes right-hand side. Paige Almanza. Almanza gets it over midfield. Looking for some help. She goes to the ground. Good defensive tackle by the Arlington Eagles. But Paige went a flying on that one. Now a long pass downfield, and there's Heiss battling with Murray. Heiss trying to get it around the Spartan defender, but Spartans, too many defenders right there. Go up to Ashley Sellers. Sellers bringing it up the sideline. She'll pass it up into the middle. And I believe that's Larson, number 23. Madeline Larson up forward. Here comes Sellers, long pass down to Madeline. She's got room. Looking for some help. Goes right-hand side, Rachel Russell. Russell sends it to the goal, and it is going to be wide of the goal, but I like that attitude, Bob.
She might even been trying to do a cross for Paige Almanza there. She was shooting up that right-hand side. I like that drop back from Maddie, though, back to Russell, giving her the easy shot there to look at that crosser.
Eagles send it downfield. Spartans control it, pass it back. Now they go to the right side. Paige Almanza's got room. She's trying to get it up into the center. But Eagles defense right there. They send it up to midfield. And here comes Heiss. She gives a long pass back. And right there to knock it out is going to be Lauren Anderson for the Spartans. She has been a defensive star for a couple of years now on Spartan Varsity.
Yeah, she's a senior. She's been doing it all 4 years.
So
playing well for us.
Be Haley Hyatt throwing it in. Goes down the sideline. She's trying to find number 12, Carly Bartlow. And there's a cross. This could be trouble. Ball up in the air. Right in front of the goal. But Lucy gets control of it. Takes it between two Arlington Eagles and taking it downfield. Now she finds Paige Almanza on the right. And a long pass down to Larson on the sideline. Larson trying to chase it down. She does. See if she can get the cross. She sends it up, and into the hands of the goalkeeper for the Arlington Eagles, Rachel Russell, right there. I like this offensive attack so far this evening that the Spartans are putting up, Bob.
Yeah, the midfielders are doing well tonight.
And here comes the Arlington Eagles. And they quickly bring it on the attack. And there's a long pass down to Bartlow. Bartlow on the left-hand side. She puts up a shot, and oh, that was just lucky. Paige Almanza raced back there.
17.
Oh, it's 17? Okay, no, it's number 2. Okay, no, 17 back there. Okay, I'm sorry.
It was Ainsley Allen, and she did a good job of coming out of nowhere and getting in the way and cutting that angle off. So no shot by Bartlow.
Carly Bartlow put that one up and over, and goal kick for the Spartans. And this will go out of bounds. Going to be Spartan throwing. I think that's Ashley throwing it in. Long pass to Rachel Russell. Russell gets it around one Arlington Eagle. They've got the numbers. Let's see. She can get the cross up. Sends it across. Paige Almanza puts it in. Oh, no, just wide of the goal. But that was just how you draw that up.
No, nicely done. Paige was right there. She was trying to get it past that goalkeeper as the goalkeeper was sliding over to her left, the goalkeeper's left. And just too much on Paige's left, unfortunately. It was the open spot of the goal, though.
Again, Spartans getting that shot on goal. It was off the mark, but that is something that we, at least in the games that we have seen, something that they have struggled to do. There's a long boot by the goalkeeper and battling for it. Spartans trying to pass on up to Paige Almanza, and Arlington Eagles will boot it out of bounds, and it'll be a Spartan throw-in. Thrown again for Stanwood will be Ainsley Allen. Allen gets up to Maddie Larson, and it's out of bounds. So Arlington throw-in. And this one on and off by Ainsley and out of bounds. So another throw in for the Eagles. Hyatt throwing it in. Lucy Sanchez putting pressure on it. Eagles pass it back. Defense getting pressure, and right there Rachel Russell gets a foot on it, but goes to an Eagle. Long boot downfield. Anderson gets it on down over to Allen. But Heist turns around. She'll put up a shot. And right there is Emily Molstead to put that down. Again, Heist last season. Everett Herald player. All league player. Here come the Eagles. Hyatt gets it around Spartan, but right there, Allen passes it on up over to Rachel Russell. Russell to Maddie. Maddie Larson trying to get it around one. She does. Oh, for a second had it around the one defender. And Eagles quickly turn it around the other direction. Now they pass out, and this could be trouble. There's Heiss. Heiss on the outside, puts in a shot. It's up and good. And just like that, the Arlington Eagles score. And Heiss, when she gets an opportunity, she puts it in.
One-on-ones are very tough for the goalie. Molstead tried to come out and cut that angle off, but unfortunately, Heiss is very, very accomplished and able to just calmly wait her moment and then take the shot.
All right, Arlington Eagles will pass it back. Lucy gets it over to Allen. There's Anderson trying to pass up to Almanza. Eagles control it now. On the right-hand side, and there's, for the Spartans, that'll be Twyla Zoloff. Knocking up to number 9. That'll be Ashley Sellers. Ball out of bounds will be Spartan throw-in. 1-0 our score, just about 10 minutes into this game. 1-0 Arlington. But Stanwood has put the pressure on the Arlington Eagles. It was a fast break goal by their leading scorer, Heiss, and that's where we sit, 1-0. Spartans throw it in. There's Rachel Russell. Long pass trying to get it down to Maddie. Maddie bounces out to Paige Almanza. Almanza gets around one Arlington Eagle. She puts up the shot, and right in the hands of the Arlington Eagle goalkeeper. They're going to go in. They just got to keep sending them that direction. They're going to go in. Arlington Eagles boot it, and right there, Spartans turn it around, but just for a second. Now here come the Eagles, and Spartans have to quickly get back on defense. There's a long pass trying to get it down to Carly Bartlow, and it goes out of bounds. It'll be a goal kick for the Stanwood Spartans. Nope, they're going to say free kick. Okay, we're going to say, I bet you I was offsides. We missed that. So free kick for Stanwood, and goes down. Going to be controlled for a second by Arlington. Paige Almanza right there, though, to disrupt it somewhat, but Arlington keeps it, and they bring it down. Bartlow on the corner, or in the sideline. Lucy pressuring her. Anderson pressuring Heiss. And in the game and getting the steal, Maya McDonald comes away with it. She passes on up to Sellers, trying to find Rachel Russell. Russell, almost a little bit wide that pass. Arlington right there. Bringing it down will be Audrey J. for the Eagles. So we go to the sidelines, and here come the Eagles on the attack. Heiss gets it on over to Jordan Bartlow. And in the corner. And there's the cross. But Spartans right there to knock it loose. But Eagles going to send it back in there. But I think that's Sellers right there breaking that up.
11.
It'll be a number 9 for Stanwood. That would be Ashley Sellers. And Spartans come away with it. Paige Almanza, Maya McDonald goes to the ground. And right there, good steal away by Ainsley Allen. Allen gets it back to Paige Almanza. Paige battling Bartlow, one of the Bartlow sisters. And Arlington holds on to it, and a long crossover. This could be trouble for Stanwood. And there's the cross to Heiss. Heiss puts up a left-footed shot, and this one is wide. It's going to be Stanwood goal kick. And I think we're going to have some
18s.
That'll be Kylie McCall. She's going to come in. And is that Sellers coming out, number 9?
Number 9, yeah.
Yep. Olstad puts a boot on it, goes off Heiss's head, and I think the Spartans are going to control this. Pass to Maddie Larson. Maddie gets it around one Arlington Eagle. She's got Paige Almanza in the corner. Arlington Eagle gets a foot on it, knocks it loose, and sends it the other way to Bartlow. Bartlow on down over to Jay. Jay gets the cross, and there's the shot. It's up and wide.
Nice job by Molstead to cut off that angle, forcing her to take that shot to the right.
And I thought they were going to call offsides on that, but it's going to be a goal kick. What I was going to say about Arlington is they're fast, and they get that fast break goal opportunity. And now Arlington is going to be substituting. Donald has it for the Spartans. She's got Jordan Bartlow, the senior, battling with her. She's 13. 12, Carly Bartlow is the sophomore. She's on the near side. Eagles throw it in. Heiss gets across quarter right there. Paige Almanza. Paige battling for it. Takes it pushed behind. Trying to get up to Maddie Larson. Back to Paige. And this one bounces off an eagle right to Lucy. Lucy back to Paige.
Switch that. Oh.
And down to Maddie. Maddie on the far side. She takes a hard shoulder. She gets the cross up, and right idea. She's battling with Katie Snow. And that one almost passed right to a Spartan, but then right to an eagle. And Maya McDonald gets a foot on it, sends it to the sideline, but slows down the Eagles. Here comes one of the Bartlow sisters. She brings it from the far side to the near side. Center third. Get on over to Carly Bartlow. Kind of give and go. Carly has it on the left-hand side, sends over the cross, and Spartans need to get out because here comes her sister, and Spartan defenders do. I think that was Anderson that got a foot on it. And here come the Spartans. And there's Maya McDonald, gets it around one Arlington Eagle defender. Goes the right-hand side. There's Paige Almanza. She may have an opportunity here. They've got the numbers. She gets a cross up and over. There's Maddie. Maddie tries to back kick pass over to Rachel Russell on the left side, and Arlington Eagle there to knock it back. But here come the Spartans again. Battle for it. Maya McDonald. Maya had it. And is that 11 down that side? That'd be Twyla Zoloff on that first side.
Yeah, she's got the nice yellow shoes to help you out there.
There we go. And coming in the ball game is Mally Stogner. She had a good game the last soccer game, Stogner.
We saw her against Getchell, too.
Spartans throw it in, and it goes out of bounds. Going to be a Eagle throw in. We are going to take a short break. 1-0 our score. Arlington leads. This is Stanwood Spartan Soccer on TCSNSports.com.
Find out about all the events and happenings that affect you where you live. The source to go to, the Stanwood Camino News. Check out the weekly edition every Tuesday. For the latest breaking news, sports, and weather, go to Stanwood Camino News website, scnews.com. Online 24/7. So for the news that affects you where you live, go to scnews.com and the weekly Stanwood Camino News.
Hi, this is Ozzy Osbourne. For many years, I've had a drink problem, and I'm trying to battle that problem every single day. But one thing I don't drive my car when I'm drinking. I get someone to drive me. Do not drink and drive. It's the stupidest thing. If you drink, just don't drive. Not only are you going to hurt yourself, you may hurt some other person, and you wouldn't want that on your conscience, would you?
A public service announcement brought to you by the U.S. Department of Transportation, RAD, the National Association of Broadcasters, and the Ad Council.
I'm probably okay to have one more drink before I drive home. I'm probably okay. I open the window to stay alert. Probably okay. I just popped some gum in my mouth.
Step out of the car, please.
I probably made a mistake.
Probably okay isn't okay when it comes to drinking and driving. If you see a warning sign, stop and call a cab, a car, or a friend. Buzzed driving is drunk driving. A message brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Hi everyone, Al Roker here. As a guy with his own catchphrase, I appreciate that Smokey's only said,
"Only you can prevent wildfires."
But I'm filling in because there's a lot more to report. Like when there are parched or windy conditions out there, you gotta be extra careful with things like burning yard waste. After all, wildfires can start anywhere, even in your neck of the woods. Go to SmokeyBear.com to learn more about wildfire prevention. Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
And welcome back here to Bob Larson Stadium. I'd like to remind you, the Stanwood Spartan Cross Country team has been painting rocks all over Iverson Cam Beach trails. If you find one of those painted rocks, turn it in to Coach Sneva, and you can get a Spartan t-shirt. There's a shot. And is that Maddie Larson that shot that, or Rachel Russell?
I did not see, unfortunately.
I was reading. I was reading my little bit from Coach Sneba. But hey, you can get one of those cross country T-shirts. They're like what I've had in the past. They're cool looking T-shirts.
You need to, when you get that, Rock, though, you need to go back to that email and then send something to Coach Sneba.
Yeah, stanwoodcrosscountry@yahoo.com. All right, Spartans battling for Rachel Russell on that far left-hand side. Eagles control it. And there is a long pass upfield. And in the center, one of the Bartlow sisters. And getting back there's a shot up, and it's going to be up and over. And it's going to be a goal kick for the Stanwood Spartans. Getting back there quickly for Stanwood, Emily Murray. And they're going to make Emily Molstead. She's chasing this one down to QFC.
Unfortunately, all the extra balls she had are all out and about already. So
yeah,
we don't have with the lack of people attending, they don't have the young girls collecting the balls for the players this year.
So a goal kick for the Stanwood Spartans. Spartans trail 1-0. Arlington leads. There's the boot by Molstead. That is going to be controlled by Jordan Bartlow for a moment. And this is going to go out of bounds. Murray's going to watch it go out of bounds, and it'll be a Spartan throw-in. Throws it in off Lucy's head. And Spartans will pass it back right over to Anderson. Anderson, she's got a leg. She's going to send it downfield. And Lucy gets control of it down the sideline, trying to chase it down. She does. Keeps it up. Goes by one Arlington Eagle. We may have get a chance to get across. She puts up the shot, and it's going to be into the hands of the goalie. Spartans they've had more shots tonight than I think they had shots on goal than they have the last two games that we covered. They've done a real good job of putting some pressure on the Arlington defense. I think it's going to pay off. And there's a long boot, and it goes out of bounds. Will be Spartan ball. Hey, if you have an event that's happening in the community, let us know about it. Give us the who, what, where, and when. Email it to us at tcsn@frontier.com. That's tcsn@frontier.com. We'll be glad to talk about it during our game broadcast. All right, Spartans have it. Lucy almost able to save it from going out of bounds. Tomorrow night, we've got volleyball. Stanwood Spartans taking on the Monroe Bearcats. Thrown by the Arlington Eagles. And, boy, that young lady really can toss it down there. All right, Paige Almanza getting control of it. And right there's Murray with a long boot. Finds Sellers on the right-hand side and trying to get that one over to Kylie McCall. McCall into the corner. See if she can get the cross. She does. They're going to say one out of bounds. It's going to be a goal kick. Kylie McCall chased that one down. Now we're going to have some substitutions for Arlington. Carly Bartlow comes out. And see who this young lady is for Arlington. It will be Ellie Rourke coming in for her. So goal kick for the Eagles. And a long boot. Gets us down to the elder Bartlow. That's Jordan Bartlow. She passes the left-hand side. And they get it done over to Rourke. Rourke gets the cross up. Right there's Murray. No, excuse me, that's Anderson. And nobody in front of her. She's going to take it all the way down. Go right-hand side to McCall. McCall may have an opportunity. Puts up the shot and into the goalie's hands.
I'd like to see her take that 2 more steps back. She had a better angle on that, I think. But it's nice to see her put a shot on goal.
That is Lexi Miller-Wood, the goalkeeper for the Arlington Eagles. This one goes to Lucy Sanchez. Lucy has it midfield. See what she does with it. Takes it over the right-hand side, trying to find McCall. And that one didn't go the right direction. There goes Paige Almanza, controls it. She'll send it to the right-hand side to McCall. McCall in the corner. Stops it, sends it back into the corner to Lucy. Lucy gives it across. Oh, and there's, almost found. I believe that was Maddie Larson. Almost was able to put it in. Just missed that one. And a long boot. Murray gets a head on it. Right to, I believe that's Heiss coming. No, excuse me. That's going to be passed down to Heiss. Heiss brings out Molstead. Gets in front of her, comes back, and boy, saving that one. Spartan defense saved their goalie. I believe it was Murray and Anderson.
Molstead was able to come back and try to almost get a hand on that, but still able to cause Heiss to miss that shot.
And Heiss is probably thinking, boy, she wishes they had that back. Bartlow passes backwards, and Lucy steals it away. Good tackle. Goes the right-hand side over to number 6. That's Stogner. Stogner bringing it down. Nobody picking up her. She's got room. There's McCall on the right side. McCall going to see if she can get across. Takes a hard shoulder. And this is, they're going to call out a goal kick? Oh, my goodness. Yeah. They're closer to it than I am. Again, I say we could probably save Wesco some money if we just they allowed us to call the games from up here. And there is a goal kick, and we're going to have a penalty. Should be a free kick for the Spartans here. Lucy's going to set it up about the 27-yard line, right in the middle of the hash marks. Puts the boot up. It's up, and it bounces out, and Rachel Russell almost got it out of Wood's hands. Woods kind of juggled it, and that goes out of bounds. It's going to be Eagle throw-in, I believe. No, they're going to say Spartan throw-in. Goalkeeper for the Eagles doing a pretty good job there. Lexi Miller-Wood, a junior.
Grayson James is coming in for Miss Anderson, I believe.
Throw-in, and Spartans are going to control it. Lucy trying to turn it the other direction. Goes out of bounds. It's going to be an Eagle throw-in. 11:46 left to go in the half. Eagles throw it in, but Lucy controls it. She sends it backwards to McDonald. McDonald up to Anderson. Long pass down the right-hand side. Finds Stogner. Stogner trying to find, but it bounces right back to her. She's going to bounce back up to Paige. Paige finds Lucy. Great pass. Lucy takes it up. Then a long pass down to McCall. She's got some speed. Here comes Wood, and Wood's going to come out there, and she's going to pick it up. Bright idea.
Two different players had a chance. Larson, Maddie Larson, and McCall. Just a little long for both.
Big boot by the Eagle goalie. Spartans control it. Lucy has it midfield. Stogner puts pressure on it. The Eagles take it now. They go on the attack. They give up to Heiss. Heiss has it stolen away by Grayson James.
Nice job of stepping to the ball on that one.
James, just a sophomore. I don't think she's supposed to do that to a senior. There is the high shot, and this one from about 35 yards out, left of the goal. So it'll be a goal kick. Again, Heiss had 30 goals last season or something crazy.
30 goals, just like you say.
And we're going to have some substitutions. And Heiss is going to come out.
7 and 12.
That would be Sydney Crandall and Carly Bartlow.
And coming in for the Spartans would be Miss Stuns and number 8.
Would be Madeline Flickner. So Arlington Eagle throw in. Get it down the sideline. Stogner battling for it. Gets pushed from behind. Still battling. Gets it over to Stuns. Stuns had it for a moment, passes it back, and Murray sends it downfield. And we're trying to get it up to Flickner. Goes out of bounds, going to be Stanwood Spartan throw in. One nothing our score. 9 minutes left to go in the half. Arlington leading. It's been a good soccer match so far. Arlington goal by Heiss, kind of a fast break soccer goal. And the Eagles will pass it back, and it'll be a goal kick. But Stanwood probably leads with shots on goal. I'm guessing. And again, just guessing. You got the Stepmaster 2000. It's going. It's not even smoking today, Bob.
Well, the shots on target are.
Booted by Molstead, goes out of bounds. Going to be Eagle throw in that far side. And there's Lucy to step right up on it. Stuns battling for it. Stogner comes away with it. She's going to hold it up and pass it back over to Stuns. Stuns gets it on up over to Lucy Soriano Sanchez. Lucy sends it way downfield trying to find McCall. McCall comes in a foot race. Woods comes up, and she picks it up for the Eagles.
Good job by the fullback there for get her number so we can give her some love. Number 10 for the Arlington Eagles.
That would be Katie Snow.
She wasn't illegally screening, but she just doing a great job of holding McCall off.
Here come the Spartans again. Maya McDonald giving pressure on it, and there's Flickner trying to chase it down. It goes out of bounds, and going to be Spartan throw in. Spartans would like nothing better than to come in and go to half with a 1-1 tie. They've got a little over 7 minutes to put the ball in the goal to do just that. Cool night here in Stanwood, but dry. Spartans throw it in. Here comes Lucy. Excuse me, that's Stuns. Stuns gets it over to Lucy. Lucy midfield. Gets on over to Stogner. Stogner right-hand side to McCall. And the Eagles right there to turn around the other direction. Stogner battling for it, slowing the Eagles down. And here come the Eagles. They're going the right-hand side. I believe that is one of the Bartlow sisters. And they get it on up over to Jay. And right there to take it away is Murray. Gets up to Flickner. Mike McDonald gets over to McCall. McCall brings it up into the middle. Looking for some help. Gets over to Maya McDonald. McDonald may have an opportunity here. She brings down the right-hand side. Puts up the shot. Or puts up a cross, excuse me. And there is a shot by Stuns. And this one's going to be high and over the goal. And you just get the feeling that somewhere, somehow, one of these are going to go in. So Woods will be kicking it for the Arlington Eagles. Spartans control it. Soriano, Lucy, Soriano Sanchez gets around one Arlington Eagle, passing the right-hand side to McCall. McCall's got room to cut the cross. There it is. Oh, and it not controlled, or blocked out by the Arlington defender.
Nice little counter by the Eagles, unfortunately. Slowed down, though, by the defense.
And there is a left-footed shot. All right, we got an update from somebody who knows the Bartlows. Carly and Jordan are sisters. Natalie just happens to be the last name.
Aha. Bigger family.
Yeah. So
the Bartlow clan, but not
there we go.
But not the family.
We're not even sure if they're, like distant cousins or anything, but they play soccer on the same team. Here come the Eagles. The Spartans right there to take it away. There's Stogner going the right-hand side back to McCall. McCall in the corner, gives the cross, gets it up to Lucy trying to send it in, but there are the Arlington Eagle defenders. Collapse on that center. Now they send it back up, and this one is going to be knocked back out by Emily Murray sending it up. Murray dribbles it up the right-hand side. Here come the Eagles now. Murray's still chasing it. There's ball pass back. Spartans get up to Stogner. Stogner has her pocket picked. Here come the Eagles. And dribbling it up will be Jay. Spartans take it right away. Stogner, long pass to Lucy. Lucy gets it up the right-hand side. Gets around the Arlington defender. Now passes up to McCall. McCall, had it for a second. Now she passes it back. There's a shot into the center. And this could be problems for the Eagles. Oh, there is a shot by Flickner just to the right of the goal. And
was waiting for the shot off the volley, but it had a terrible bounce on that shot. Must have had some spin on it. It didn't plant the way she wanted to and wasn't able to get a clean shot on it.
3:15 left to go in this first half. Clock will stop at the 2-minute mark. It'll be kept on the field. 1-0 our score. Arlington scored early in this ball game. They have a 1-0 lead, but Stanwood has been knocking on the door this whole first half. Here come the Spartans. Stuns, goes right-hand side to Stogner. Stogner gets 3 Eagles collapse on her, and she passes it in the center, and the Eagles come away with it. Eagles get it over midfield. And there is a long crossing pass. Here comes Molstead, comes out, and she takes that away from Sydney Crandall, who was racing to pick it up. So Molstead will put a boot into it. Gives it up to Stuns. Stuns wins one battle, keeps it going. Long pass downfield, and she finds a speedy Flickner on the left-hand side. Flickner gets the cross up, but I think it goes off an Eagle. And I think are we going to see the first corner kick for the Spartans?
It looks like, I swore that's what he put up for his arm motion. Yeah, that'd be the first corner kick period.
And so Spartans will set up. Let's see what they do here. Lucy Soriano Sanchez, the senior, will be kicking it on that far left-hand side. Spartans trail. They'd love nothing more to get this goal to end the half. They've been knocking on the door. Here they go. Here comes a kick. A cross in there. Ball bounces out. Stuns trying to turn it around. Arlington Eagle puts it back in the, or puts it out, but right there is McDonald who controls it. Over to Stuns. Stuns trying to get it back in the center. Soriano controls it. It's over to Stogner. Stogner looking for some help. Gets over to Stuns. Stuns puts a left footer up there. Goes to the left-hand side. Flickner on the left-hand side trying to cross it. And did it go off an Eagle, or is it going to be a goal kick?
Looks like it's going to be another corner.
We are at the 2-minute mark. And they're chasing that ball down. There we go.
This time they have girls in the box. Last time they waited to flood the box. We'll see how that works out any better for them.
There's a cross. Across the box off the top of the goal post and out of bounds.
No hand by the goalie on that one?
I don't think so.
Okay. No, they're calling it a goal.
Goal kick. So she chases that down. Stanwood Camino School District Board of Directors invites the Stanwood Camino community to provide input about the personal attributes and qualities they would like to see in the next district superintendent. Online survey can be found at stanwood.wednet.edu, or paper copies are available at the district office. Surveys will be accepted until April 24th. Just to update you there. All right, that is going to be it for the end of the half. Our score, Arlington 1 and the Stanwood Spartans nothing. This is Stanwood Spartan Soccer on TCSNsports.com.
Adopt US Kids presents What to Expect When You're Expecting a Teenager. Learning the lingo.
GOAT, G-O-A-T, acronym, stands for Greatest of All Time. As in, spaghetti sandwiches for dinner? They're my fave. Dad, you're the GOAT.
You don't have to speak teen to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will love you just the same. Visit adoptuskids.org. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, Adopt U.S. Kids, and the Ad Council.
You're listening to Stanwood Spartan Sports on TCSNsports.com.
1 in 3 adults has prediabetes. 1 in 3. That means it could be you, your football buddy, your football buddy, or you, your best man, your worst man, you, your dog walker, your cat jogger. While 1 in 3 adults has prediabetes, with early diagnosis, prediabetes can be reversed. Take the risk test at doihaveprediabetes.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and its prediabetes awareness partners.
Neil Armstrong waited 6 hours and 39 minutes to step onto the surface of the moon. Jackie Robinson waited 20 months to play his first game with the Brooklyn Dodgers. And even DiCaprio had to wait 22 years to win an Oscar. You can wait until your destination. Don't text and drive.
Visit stoptextsstopwrecks.org. A message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, and the Ad Council.
And welcome back. Bob Larson Stadium, 1-0 is our score. Arlington Eagles are leading over our Stanwood Spartans at halftime. We have some stats off of the Statmaster 2000. I like it. No smoke or anything coming off that thing today, Bob. I think electronics are working for us.
Yeah, you gotta like it when it happens. You know, anything can happen once.
Yeah.
So for the Eagles, they have of course the 1 goal. That's the important part here right now. 1-0 Eagles. They have 5 shots on target, 2 shots off target. They might have a few more off target, but we didn't. If they get too crazy, I don't do it. It's been a pretty clean game. Only 1 foul for them, only 1 offsides, and they don't have any corners so far. For the Stanwood, unfortunately, 0 goals. That's the number we don't like. Shots on target. They do lead shot on target by 7, but they have 1 shot off target. But the important thing is to get one of those shots on target into the back of the net. So, once again, they are behind there. And 2 corner kicks for the Spartans. No offsides. And amazingly enough, no fouls so far for the Spartans. Very clean game for these ladies. Sometimes it gets more exciting in the second half.
Yeah.
But so far, a very clean game for both teams.
We've seen it get a little chippy between Stanwood and Arlington in various sports, and tonight not so. But I really like the offense of the Stanwood Spartans. They have been putting pressure on the goal. They had more shots, I think, tonight than they had last 2 games that we have broadcast. And
a lot of activity by our mids. Whoever's been playing mids. We started out with Miss Almanza sitting there on that right side doing a great job along with Lucy. And then they've also had, and then Maya McDonald was on the left-hand side. They've had Stogner in there playing some good minutes. One other young lady, and I'm going to miss her name, and I'm sorry, I don't remember. There was a lady between Almanza and Stogner that was there for a bit. Flickner played a little bit, but not as much. But Stogner had some good minutes there for certain.
I was going to say Kylie McCall had some good minutes here on this right-hand side. I don't know if you just mentioned that, but
I think she's playing forward, though,
yeah.
I believe.
And you just got a feeling that one of these shots are going to go in for the Stanwood Spartans. So should be a good second half. We'll have it for you right here on TCSNsports.com.
Steven.
Who said that?
Me, down here.
Ugh, what are you, a yellow booger?
I'm a banana slug, Steven.
What are you doing in my room?
I'm your sense of adventure. It's been a long time since we've had an adventure in the forest.
Mom took me to the forest last year.
I'm a slug, Steven. It took me a long time to get here.
You're right. I should get out.
Yeah, the forest is not that far away.
Hey, Mom!
Come to the forest where the more adventurous you lives. Check out discovertheforest.org for cool places nearby. Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council.
Completely ready to adopt a teen.
For late nights writing English papers.
For your teen's music taste.
For dinners, where they talk more on their phone than with you.
For the first time, they call you Mom.
You're never completely ready to adopt a teen, and you can't imagine the reward.
To learn more about adopting a teen, visit adoptuskids.org.
Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, Adopt U.S. Kids, and the Ad Council.
You're listening to
And if you are listening to Stand with Spartan Sports here on TCSN, you can listen and watch. Go to YouTube. In the address bar, type in Stanwood High School. You'll see Stanwood Soccer Varsity live. Punch on that. You can watch the game live and listen to us. Or go to Boxcast. You can watch it that way. And also go to the Stanwood High School website. On the upper right-hand corner, there's a button that says Events. You click on that, and you'll be able to watch the game and listen to us as well. You know, I like this video coordinating with the audio, but the downside to it is, Bob, I can't make anything up anymore. You know, I just
they catch you if the player's not even on the field anymore.
It gets a little tough, but trying our best here to coordinate all that. And we want to thank the CTE department. That's the Career Technical Education Department. Mr. Ross Short working tonight. He's doing it all tonight. Got the cameras and all the board and doing a great job. I hope you've enjoyed the broadcast this year. We've got volleyball tomorrow night. Stanwood Spartan volleyball team takes on the Monroe Bearcats. And we'll have that for you. Pre-game at about 6:45. First hit will be at 7. Now, Madison Reyes Albarra will be in the goalie for the Stanwood Spartans. Spartans will start it off here. Moving right to left now. On a cool Tuesday evening. And we're waiting for the referee, I think.
That's who we're missing. All set to play. No band. No band, I tell you.
Yeah. Well,
hope no one locked him inside
the restroom or something. That'd be, Huh. Well, now they're both teams kind of kicking the ball around. And, no, not a referee to be seen anywhere. So as we're waiting for the referee, let me again remind you, if you have an event that's happening in the community, food drive, any kind of thing, car wash, let us know about it. You can email us the best way. Give us the who, what, where, and when. Email it to us at tcsn@frontier.com, and we'll talk about it during our broadcast. And it doesn't have to be anything just super exciting. We'll love to talk about it. Like this event that's coming up, and that is for the cross-country team. If you're going to go out there and maybe do some walking on the Cam's Beach Trail, Iverson Cam Beach Trail, find a cool painted rock, you can email that fact to stanwoodcrosscountry@yahoo.com. Coach Neva will then get you a free T-shirt, cross-country T-shirt. I have a couple of those, actually, from years gone by, and they're usually cool-looking T-shirts. So you can go out if you're going to be walking or running that trail, look for those painted rocks.
Bet you they didn't get the email that it's 5-minute halves instead of 10-minute halves. That's what I think happened there, unfortunately.
And it's real warm in the where they warm up there in the locker room. So I'm guessing that it's easy to forget that, huh?
Well, from years and years and years, obviously it's been the 10 minutes. So.
All right. So now we're ready to go. I think. Referee's there. Maya McDonald started off for the Spartans. She sends it back to Lucy Soriano. Lucy sends it to the far right-hand side. Trying to find. That is number 7, Paige Almanza, on the right-hand side. Now Spartans still control it. They bring it down to the corner. And a little pushing and shoving. Who is that down there for Stanwood? I think that's Kylie McCall on that right side. Ball goes out of bounds.
Can't see her number, unfortunately.
I'm pretty sure that was Kylie. I think I saw number 18. Spartans looking to get their first win. They're 0-2-2. 2 ties.
You are correct.
They tied both Marysville schools. Lost to Snohomish and Lake Stevens. Spartans have it midfield. Lucy takes a shove in the back. Passes it up on the left-hand side. Spartans long pass down the sidelines. And still trying to get something going with it. And they get out to Maya McDonald. McDonald kind of sends it down off an Arlington Eagle, and that's going to be a corner kick right off the back. Spartans again trailing by 1. They'd like nothing better than to tie this up and have the rest of the half maybe to go into the lead and maybe get a win here tonight. Lucy Soriano on that right side will be kicking corner kick. This one's arcing up into the box, goes past everybody, and
is there a handball?
Not sure what the problem was. Yeah, but it was going to be a penalty against the Spartans, so free kick for the Arlington Eagles. I think they've changed their goalie as well. I'm just looking at a different jersey coming up, and this one is going to be controlled by Stanwood. Call trying to send it into Maya McDonald. Lucy stealing it away. Gets over to Stuns. Stuns over to Maya. Maya battling 1-2 Eagles, and they double team her and control it, but right there to knock it forward is Twyla Zoloff. Lucy goes right-hand side. There's a pass into McDonald in the middle. No, back to Lucy. Lucy gets around one defender, puts the cross up. There's McDonald with the shot. It's up and in. We're all tied.
That was a really nice find by Lucy, but a nice finish by Miss McDonald. Nice job.
Just had a feeling the Spartans were putting some pressure on, and one of these were going to go in. We're all tied up, 1 apiece. And I know Spartans got plenty of time here. They'd love to see if we can get one more of these. Here come the Arlington Eagles. Eagles quickly bring it down, and on the right side is Carly Bartlow. Goes out of bounds. The Eagle throw in. I don't have my email. Which Bartlow was not a sister?
Natalie, I thought.
Okay. So there's Carly. We throw it in for the Eagles. And Eagles go on the attack. There's a turn and a shot. And right there is Madison Reyes-Albarra picking it up in the goal for the Spartans. She puts a good boot into it. Right there's McDonald's midfield. McDonald turns around, puts it upfield, but out of bounds. All tied up, 1 apiece here. Just about 5 minutes into the second half. Be Arlington Eagle throw in. Again, tomorrow night we've got volleyball. Stanwood Spartans taking on the Monroe Bearcats. You can watch and listen.
Should be a good game.
Yeah.
Monroe's been a solid team for a long time. This coach has got her girls looking pretty good, although they've had some tough competition the last couple times around.
Ano Sanchez battles for it, passes it back. Now a long shot forward, but Eagle defenders right there to knock it away. They'll pass it back, and they pass it back to their goalkeeper, who has it go out of bounds. I had a feeling that
I don't think she was ready for that. Almost whiffed on that, but got enough on it to at least get it out of bounds.
This is throw-in area right around about that. We use the football field about the 5-yard line. Almanza throwing it in, and we're gonna
get a foul on the Arlington Eagles, it appears.
Yeah. A little pushing, trying to get to that ball, and they're going to spot this one just about the 13-yard line. I'm using the football markers on the soccer pitch here. Lucy Soriano Sanchez set to kick this. Kicks it up. High arcing shot and into the hands of the goalkeeper for the Arlington Eagles.
Need one of our gals to get there to get a hit on it. Just didn't happen.
And I think that is, I'm going to say it's Katie Snow. I may be wrong, but it is a different goalkeeper than the first one. I only see 2 goalkeepers on their roster. Here come the Eagles. Bartlow passes out. And they pass back, and McDonald tried to break that up. And Eagles, when in doubt, just kick it as far as you can. And right there's Paige Almanza to control it for the Spartans. She sends it out of bounds. Football team will take on the Lakewood Cougars. And I believe you can go to the Cougars website on YouTube and watch that game. Wish we were there, but we cannot be. And all right, here's the Arlington Eagles quickly turn around. Is that Heiss? And yes.
14?
Nope.
13.
13, no, that's Jordan Bartlow who turned around and put a rocketed right foot in there, and Madison Reyes Albera had that one go over the goal mouth, so it'll be a goal kick for the Spartans. And we've got goal kick. And here come the Eagles. And Spartan defense breaks it up. A little pass on up there to Lucy. Battling up, and there's Stuns controls it. Get on over to London. Lucy London in the ball game now. She throws it downfield, finding Rachel Russell on that left side. Rachel's got good speed, and she's going to watch this go out of bounds. Rachel's going to quickly throw it in. Gets that off to McDonald. Back to Stuns. To Rachel Russell. Cross field, and right idea, but Eagles right there to break it up. Jordan Bartlow coming down with it. She sends it to Carly Bartlow. Cross, good pass, and Bartlow, quick speed, looking to get the cross. And she gets a left-footed cross up there, and right there's a Spartan. It looked like Paige Almanza there to break it up. Ball bouncing around, a little pushing and shoving, and no, that is Emily Murray battling for it, winning that battle. Here come the Spartans. Oh, for a moment. Ball taken back by the Arlington Eagles. Paige Almanza gets it, boots it off an Arlington Eagle and out of bounds. Good soccer game tonight. All tied up, 1 apiece. Arlington scoring early in the first half. Spartans getting their equalizer early in the second half. Monza throwing it in. And off an Arlington Eagle head, and we'll throw it in 15 yards further downfield. Gets it up to Lucy. Lucy, little arcing pass, trying to find Rachel Russell in the middle. She may win this one. And the Arlington goalkeeper comes out, and Rachel, she took a little shove in the back there as she attempted to get that one. Helped out by the Arlington Eagle. And London battling this one with Heiss. Arlington can score quickly. Long pass downfield to Bartlow. And that is Carly Bartlow. And be Spartan throw in. And I'll pass, get on up to Flickner. Eagles have it now, though. They're over to Bartlow. Bartlow into the corner. And there's a cross by the Eagles. And who was that? Is that Stuns that broke that up? Yes, it was. So this is going to be Arlington Eagles' first corner kick, and it'll be Carly Bartlow kicking it from the right side. All tied up, 1 apiece. It's the boot. It's high arcing pass off Eagle head. There's a Spartan that booted it out. I didn't see who got that.
It was Anderson.
And there's a long pass downfield, and Rachel Russell trying to chase it down, and it's going to be booted out of bounds by the Arlington Eagle defender. And it'll be Spartan throw-in. Throwing it in for a stand will be Zoloff, Twyla Zoloff. Bounce off an Eagle head, and Zoloff sends it back into the box. There's Lucy Soriano trying to get some room. She'll pass it up, and there is a shot. Oh, almost got it to Sellers, who tried to put it in. Ball in the corner, and it's going to be a goal kick. And Spartans have had their opportunities in this ball game, doing a really good job offensively, putting pressure on the Arlington Eagle defense. Goalkeeper for the Eagles sends it downfield. She's going to find Jordan Bartlow. She passes in the center, but stolen away by the Spartans. And, ooh.
So strong by Lucy. The right idea, just too strong for Russell to get to. Nice line, though. A little softer, and Russell's there to tap it in.
And nice steal by Stuns. Here comes, but a nice steal by the Eagles. And here come the Eagles. Getting that steal was Jay for the Eagles. Pass it downfield. Spartans need to come back on defense. You go right-hand side to Carly Bartlow, and she's wide open on the far right. Sends an arcing cross, and Spartan defense battling for it, and Rejas slides out. I think Stuns gets a piece of it. Eagles still not done on the attack, and here's Carly Bartlow on that right side again. Carly sends it across. There's the Spartans. Again, defense boots it out, but still right in the middle of the field. Here come the Eagles. Will send it right back, and this one goes out of bounds. It is going to be a goal kick for the Stanwood Spartans. That one kind of a hold your breath type of moment there for your Stanwood Spartan fans. Maya McDonald coming in for Stuns now. And we got a shoe being tied on the field here. It's up and goes by everybody. And we got Rachel Russell gets pushed to the ground, and it is going to be a penalty against the Arlington Eagles. Rachel might be a little bit shaken up here, so hopefully that's nothing serious. Let's take a quick break. We're all tied up 1 apiece. This is Spartan Soccer on TCSNsports.com.
These are the sounds of a dinner that almost didn't happen. A dinner now served thanks to people like you. Due to COVID-19, 17 million more Americans may face hunger. Feeding America is helping our neighbors in need. And if you're able, you can too. Donations are being accepted at feedingamerica.org/coronavirus. Brought to you by the Ad Council and Feeding America, 200 food banks strong.
This year has been a very trying year for many in our community, including many of our sponsors. TCSN has decided to broadcast this abbreviated sports season commercial-free in order to give Spartan fans an opportunity to watch and listen to the games. Now, TCSN is a business, and it does take money from our advertisers to cover our cost to broadcast. But until we have a regular sports year, we are glad to webcast Stanwood Spartan Sports for you, the fans. We encourage you to visit our many sponsors who have supported us in the past, as well as all of our local businesses in and around our community. And welcome back. Rachel Russell walks off the field, and I I'm going to hope she's okay. She walks off in her own power. They're looking at her right ankle. So it'll be a penalty against the Arlington Eagles.
Maddie Larson went in for it just so everybody's keeping score at home can change their scorecard.
Murray sends it deeply downfield, and right there's Maddie Larson battling for it, and there's a I thought we were going to have a shot. Looked like Stanwood was right there, and now we've got some more pushing and shoving. And this one going against the Stanwood Spartans. So Eagles will have a free kick. Ball spotted about their 8-yard line. Love using the football markers on the soccer pitch. Eagles bring it down, and Lucy Soriano battling against Jordan Bartlow. Jordan takes it back. Lucy takes it away from her. Passes in the center for a moment. Oh, still going. Jordan, she controls it, sends it in the center. And here come the Eagles on the attack. They give it to Heiss. She's at midfield, and and she runs into Grayson James and gave her a little bit of a senior elbow there. James, just a sophomore. Eagles have it. And they try to pass it downfield. Right there, Flickner. That's Sellers. Sellers gets it over and up to Zoloff. Zoloff battling for it. Still going. And Lucy comes to help her out. Eagles control it. And now there is again Carly Bartlow. And she's got some room. Puts a left-footed cross over. Paige Almanza trying to get in the way. And there's Jordan Bartlow thinking about a shot, but blocked by a Spartan. Here come the Eagles again. And they send it back up over to Carly. Carly's got a left foot and again sends it cross court. And boy, saving a goal. I think, was that Maya McDonald? Spartan defense? No,
James
that was, that was Murray that saved that one. Whew. I believe number 12.
Yep.
And throwing it in for the Arlington Eagles will be Madison Stivers. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. And put Carly Bartlow switching sides with her sister, Jordan. Eagles and they go across court, and right there's Paige Almanza to knock it loose. There is Carly Bartlow switching sides. She was on the right, now she's on the left. She puts it across, and it's going to be offsides. I think they've had, I think they're thinking maybe the sister, Bartlow, maybe has a little bit stronger left than Carly, or vice versa, but they've had their opportunity. Now Spartans, free kick, get Maddie Larson. Maddie Larson gets by one defender. And Eagles come right back, and then coming through is going to be Sellers. Sellers battling for it. Go right-hand side. Paige Almanza sends it up, and on that right-hand side, I believe it's McCall. She can cross it. She can get around the defender, and it's going to hit the corner post. Going to be a corner kick for the Stanwood Spartans. 20 minutes left to go in the ball game. We're all tied up 1 apiece. Don't go anywhere. Spartans are going to have an opportunity right here. Again, you listen to this and watch it on YouTube. Type in Stanwood High School in the address bar on the YouTube site. You'll see Stanwood High School varsity soccer. Lucy Sanchez on the right side kicking this corner kick. High arcing kick into the box, bounces off one head and over the goal. Be a goal kick. We are going to take a quick break, and we'll come back. We're all tied up 1 apiece. This is Stanwood Spartan Soccer on TCSNSports.com.
The COVID vaccine is a critical tool to protect yourself in the pandemic.
But you might have questions about its safety.
The same safety measures used for all vaccines were used for the COVID vaccine.
Tens of thousands participated in vaccine trials to prove it's safe.
Since then, millions of people of all races and ethnicities have gotten the vaccine and experienced only mild side effects.
I got the vaccine to protect myself, my family, and my patients.
When it's your turn, trust the facts. Get the vax.
Hi, this is Ozzy Osbourne. For many years, you know I've had a drink problem, and I'm trying to battle that problem every single day. But one thing I don't do, I don't drive my car when I'm drinking. I get someone to drive me. Do not drink and drive. It's the stupidest thing. If you drink, just don't drive. Not only are you going to hurt yourself, you may hurt some other person, and you wouldn't want that on your conscience, would you?
A public service announcement brought to you by the U.S. Department of Transportation, RAD, the National Association of Broadcasters, and the Ad Council.
And welcome back here to Bob Larson Stadium. 1-1 is our score. Goal kick for the Stanwood Spartans. Madison Reyes-Albarra will be kicking this goal kick. And she sends it down the right-hand side. Maya McDonald goes good pass over to Lucy. Lucy trying to send it down the sideline, trying to find McCall. Ball goes out of bounds. Going to be Spartan throw in. And right down the sidelines. Eagles tried to boot it. Call right there takes it away, and right there's Paige Almanza trying to cross it. And this one is going to go out of bounds. It's going to be Spartan throw in right at the corner. And now it's going to work just like a corner kick. There's a high marking shot right over to Sellers, trying to get a foot on it, and this one's going to go out of bounds. And I think this is going to should be a corner kick for the Spartans, this time on the right side. You've seen those throw-ins in the corners can be really dangerous. So Lucy Soriano-Sanchez, the senior, will be kicking this corner kick now from the right side. All tied up, 1 apiece. Spartans looking for their first win of the season with already 2 ties. Arlington 2-2 in the season. There's the kick up in the box, and there is the goalkeeper who comes away with it. And we believe that's Katie Snow for the Eagles. Puts it downfield.
Decent boot.
Yeah, real good foot into that. Gets it over to Heiss. And now long pass down and trying to get that one over to number 16. And I don't have a 16 on my roster. Is that 16? It was in the corner. Spartans had it, and it goes out of bounds for Arlington Eagles. If 16 I have is Olivia Larson, be a freshman. And ball booted out of bounds to be Spartan.
16.
So we'll say it's, I'm looking at the JV squad, and 16 would be Miss Larson for Eagles. Spartans throw it in, and they get it on up over to number 9. That is Ashley Sellers. Sellers crosses it over, but now come the Eagles. The Eagles quickly bring it down, and Paige Almanza, that's Murray, steps in the way. Sends it up to Sellers. Sellers gets around one Arlington Eagle. She's got room to dribble it. Madison Larson trying to stay on sides, battling with the Arlington Eagle defender, and the Eagles come away with it. Long boot downfield and out of bounds. 15:40 left to go in the ball game. Going to be throwing in for the Spartans will be Twyla Zoloff, the sophomore defender for the Spartans. Good soccer game tonight. And this one I think rolled halfway to Arlington. That's again, we talked about it. The one downside with COVID, you don't have all the extra help to chase down the balls, loose balls. Zoloff.
Yeah, they don't even know where the ball got kicked out at. It's been so long.
She's going to, throw it in. If they'll let you throw it in at the 50, why not? She does right down the sidelines. and this is going to be booted out of bounds. That Sellers off an Eagle. She bounces that off of Natalie Bartlow, who's not related to the other two Bartlows. And this one goes down the line.
Making the coach go down and get that ball.
Yeah, Coach Duns, that's wrong.
No, that's not Duns, though.
That isn't? Oh, okay.
No, it's her assistant. I wish I knew her name, but I do not know her name.
Okay, Spartan throw in. And throwing in for the Spartans will be Twyla Zoloff again. Gets it up. Over to Maya McDonald. McDonald gets double teamed, gets through the double team. Oh, no, she does not. And here come the Eagles. And here's the young sophomore from the JV team. She gets, Zoloff just stops it, turns it around. Gets it up to Sellers, to Maddie Larson. And ball down the sideline. Maddie giving it chase. And this one's going to go out of bounds. Going to be Arlington Eagle ball. And Rachel Russell, glad to see she's coming back in for Maddie Larson. Maddie doing some good minutes in as Rachel's a little shaken up, but she's coming back out there.
Whole bunch.
And then also coming
22.
in, and Natalie Alexander coming in, a junior, and that'd be Gwyneth Greco coming in the ball game for the Spartans. So here comes the Eagles, long pass. This could be trouble. There's Bartlow, Jordan Bartlow. She's wide open, puts up the shot, and a great save
nice
by Madison Reyes Albera. She had to dive on a rocket sent by Jordan. She just got two hands on it and knocked it out of bounds.
If we were doing a play of the game, right there would be my
That was it. I thought that was going to be trouble because it was one-on-one. Bartlow and Reyes Albera, and Albera won that one. It'll be corner kick now for the Eagles. There's the kick. Gets across the goal mouth, and they didn't touch anybody. And Paige Almanza will come out and knock it downfield. Eagles trying to get control of it. And now there's Spartan defender knocks it out of bounds. It'll be a Eagle throw in. Is that be Madison Stivers throwing it in? Nope, she's thinking about throwing in. And Eagles trying to take advantage. Both teams have had their opportunities. Tied up one apiece. Throw it in. Eagles get the cross. But right there to knock it loose was Maya McDonald. Maya had it for just a second. The Eagles take it right back. Here they come. And there's the cross. And Spartan defender knocks it back to midfield, but there the Eagles descended forward again. Larson sends it up. And battling for it for the Spartans is going to be Allen. Lucy takes over. She passes it back to the goalie. And this could be trouble, and it is.
That's 13.
That would be number 13. That would be Jordan Bartlow. And
tough pass back to the goalie, especially when the goalie can't pick him up on those pass backs. It's tough to put that kind of pressure on the goalie.
And that was a Spartan miscue. Spartans will pass it back. So Eagles take a 2-1 lead. Here come the Spartans. There's Lucy battling. She's battling Tegan Banfield. Go to Maya McDonald. McDonald looking for some room. Runs into an Arlington Eagle defender. 10:08 left to go in this ball game. Eagles lead by 1. Here come James, long pass down, trying to find Rachel Russell. Russell giving chase, but the goalie picks it up for the Eagles. Snow. Well, Snow's she's got a good leg, doesn't she?
Yeah, she does.
Sends that one up to midfield. Heiss battling for it. She turns it up. And here come the Eagles. The Spartan defender right there is Paige Almanza. Sends it up and trying to find Natalie Alexanders. Goes out of bounds. Spartan, Paige Almanza battling for it. And now the Spartan defenders send it down deep. Eagles would like an insurance goal here. They pass it into the corner. There's the cross, and they may have an opportunity. Bartlow trying to get a handle on it, but right there to knock her away is Ainsley Allen. Eagles still battling. Here in Spartans, they get it out. Maya McDonald to Lucy. Lucy dribbles around one Arlington Eagle over midfield. She runs by another one.
Oh, no.
And she's going to try to get down there to Greco. Good idea, but Greco she's about 4 yards off sides on that one.
Well, she checked herself once and she got herself back on side, but then the second move by Lucy put her back off sides.
So a free kick for the Arlington Eagles. 8:20 left to go in the ball game. Tomorrow night we have volleyball. Stanwood Spartans taking on the Monroe Bearcats. We'll have that on TCSN and the Stanwood Spartans YouTube channel. All right, here's the free kick by the Eagles. Heiss crosses it over, trying to find Larson on that right side. And battling and taking it away is Allen. Oh.
Nice idea to try to send it back to Allen to go up the sideline, but just a touch faster.
I believe that was Stogner making the pass. I can't tell if that is 6 or an 8. 6.
Probably a 6.
Yep, that's Mallory Stogner. So Arlington making some substitutions. And they throw it in. And there it is for the Spartans. Oh, they pass it right in the middle. Right as a Spartan defender to knock it back. See if they can get it out of there. Lucy sends it up to the right-hand side. Trying to find Alexander. Alexander battling for it. Eagles bring it down. There's Stogner. Stogner trying to get it on up to Rachel Russell. Spartans like to get this on the offensive third here. Long pass. Trying to find Rachel, but Lucy there's going to control it for a second. And right there, Stogner. Stogner's got some good speed and ball handling skills. Let's see what she can do. Looking for some help. She gets double teamed, finds Lucy. Lucy gets around one defender. Looking, gets around the other, gets pushed. And Haley Hyatt knocking Lucy to the ground. No whistle. Here come the Arlington Eagles on attack. And they quickly get it downfield. Get it to that dangerous Heiss in the middle, but right there is Murray. Gets along up. Find Rachel Russell, Eagles. Get it downfield and chasing it down again, Murray. She's going to boot it out into that famous hedge.
Closest thing you'll find to Gorsh in the Stanwood area right up there.
Be a Arlington Eagle throw in. 5:30 left to go in the ball game. Coming in will be Kylie McCall for Rachel Russell. Eagles throw it in. And there is Jordan Bartlow on the far side. She gets around one defender. She puts up the shot. It's going to be wide of the goal. Clock will stop at the 2-minute mark. Spartans. Time's running out. 4:55 left to go in the ball game.
Probably be a little bit of stoppage time too, though.
Olbera sends it downfield. Stogner. It's back to Lucy. Back to Stogner. Then upfield. And they try to get it on up to Greco. Greco chasing it down. She gets around one Arlington defender, and it goes out of bounds. It's going to be Spartan throw-in. Gwyneth Greco. She's not on our roster, but it's penciled in. So I don't know if she's a sophomore or a freshman or junior or what grade she's in, but
it says here she's a freshman in the JV slot.
Okay, there we go. Smart in, throw in, goes up to McCall. McCall battling for it, but the Eagles get it. They quickly take it downfield. Spartans are going to need to get a stop here and quickly get it down on the offensive third. Ball goes out of bounds. Be Arlington Eagle throw in. And out of bounds again. 3:40 left to go in the ball game. Call, giving pressure. And ball goes out of bounds. Paige Almanza and Arlington Eagles in no hurry to chase that ball down to throw it in. As the throw in, Spartans control it. Long boot downfield, no, out of bounds. 2-1 our score. Arlington Eagles with a 1-goal lead. Ball goes out of bounds off an Eagle. Paige Almanza will be throwing it in. Spartans need to get it on the offensive third. Lucy is there on the right side, but it gets knocked off her, and it's going to be Eagle throw in. Stogner has it. And now here come the Eagles. They might have, nope. And they get Stogner. Stogner in the middle looking for some help. Gets up to Greco. Greco battling for it. A little pushing and shoving. And she gets tied up with Madison Stivers. Stivers, I think, got her foot stepped on. And let's see, they're going to call a penalty against one of the players. I think it's going to go against the Arlington Eagles, but we've got an injured player here. We will take a quick break. This is Spartan Soccer on TCSNSports.com.
This year has been a very trying year for many in our community, including many of our sponsors. TCSN has decided to broadcast this abbreviated sports season commercial-free in order to give Spartan fans an opportunity to watch and listen to the games. Now, TCSN is a business, and it does take money from our advertisers to cover our cost to broadcast. But until we have a regular sports year, we are glad to webcast Stanwood Spartan Sports for you, the fans. We encourage you to visit our many sponsors who have supported us in the past, as well as all of our local businesses in and around our community.
Papa, can we telegraph while riding a horse? Son, there ain't no one to blame but Jeffro. He was riding old Betsy the Stallion, tip-tapping away at his telegraph, when blam, ran right into the side of the saloon.
Well, if Jeffro can't do it, neither should you. Don't text and drive.
Visit stoptextstoprex.org. A message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, and the Ad Council.
And welcome back here to Bob Larson Stadium. Clock is stopped at the 2-minute mark. Stivers gets up and she walks off the field in her own power, and looks like she is okay. Her foot stepped on, and that's painful. So a penalty against the Eagles. So it'll be a free kick for the Stanwood Spartans, and they're going to be kicking this one. I think that's Murray that's going to be kicking this. About at the 40-yard line. Spartans 40. She sends it downfield. Eagles control it, and we've got another penalty, kind of a push me, shove you kind of thing, and of course it's always the shove you part of that gets called. Stogner picks that up, so a free kick for the Eagles. There should be quite a bit of stop time as Clock goes. Spartans quickly send it up. Anderson knocking it forward. Trying to get that one up to Alexander. Time running out. Alexander bringing it down the sideline. She's got two Eagles. She gets it into the center. Eagles trying to just eat some clock. Bartlow will send it back to her goalie, Snow. Snow sends it to the right-hand side. And out of bounds, it'll be Spartan throw-in. Paige Almanza chasing it down. There's a difference if you're down by a goal with 2 minutes left. Monza chasing that down with a purpose.
I was watching a U13 game the other day, and our team was up 3-0. And our girls weren't grasping the bionic man thought process whatsoever.
They were still running to get the ball.
They were running their little heinies off to go get that ball. I'm like, take your time. Take your time.
Well, McDonald will be throwing it in. She's going to throw it backwards. Spartans, maybe this might be their last opportunity. Got on the Eagle offensive third, and it goes out of bounds. Clock has stopped. 2 minutes left. Spartans down by 1. It will be overtime if they can tie it up. Maya McDonald gets tied up with an Eagle. Comes up and still going with it. Passes in the center trying to find Alexander, and an Eagle boots it up and out of bounds. It's going to be Spartan throw in. Eagle defenders battling for it, and right there is, I believe, Stogner. No, excuse me, that is going to be Flickner battling for it, and Eagles send it down, and they send it way down. There's Rourke battling for it. She's going to send it down into the corner. Time running out for the Spartans, and it goes out of bounds. It's going to be Eagle throw in, but the Spartans are going to chase this one down, which is smartly done. Not doing it because they're nice, huh? Which I'm sure they are, but
competitive.
Yeah,
competitive.
Yeah. Rourke will be throwing it in for the Eagles. And it goes out of bounds. Going to be Spartan throw in right there in the corner. Spartans get up to Lucy. Lucy trying to find Greco. Spartans need a long pass downfield, but right there are the Eagles. And Murray with a long boot. Anderson with a long boot for the Spartans. Flickner passes it back, goes out of bounds. It'll be Spartan throw in. And here come the Eagles. And that is going to do it. And Arlington Eagles win this one 2-1. Boy, an exciting soccer game, but just not enough for the Stanwood Spartans. We will come back and we'll have a little bit of a post-game, talk about tomorrow's volleyball game. All that coming your way here on our post-game show. Eagles win this one 2-1.
Hi, we're the Goo Goo Dolls. We're fortunate that our daughters have what they need to grow and learn. But that isn't the case for nearly 13 million kids in the U.S. that struggle with hunger.
Childhood hunger is a heartbreaking reality that Feeding America is working to change. Each year, the Feeding America network of food banks rescues billions of pounds of good food that would have gone to waste and provides it to families and children in need.
You can help kids in need in your community by visiting feedingamerica.org.
Brought to you by Feeding America and the Ad Council.
When you want to find out about all the events and happenings that affect you where you live, the source to go to, the Stanwood Camino News. Check out the weekly edition every Tuesday. For the latest breaking news, sports, and weather, go to Stanwood Camino News website, scnews.com, online 24/7. So for the news that affects you where you live, go to scnews.com and the weekly Stanwood Camino News. And welcome back, Bob Larson Stadium. 2-1 our score. Arlington Eagles win this one, and hard-fought and closely matched soccer game tonight. And just Arlington Eagles taking advantage of a few of the shots there, and they get one late in the second half, and they take a 2-1 lead.
Well, unfortunately, I froze up the Statmaster 2000 here.
I knew it was too good to be true.
So anyway, I will say that the Stanwood did take over shots on goal and shots on target. However, obviously, the two important ones are the ones that got into the back of the net. It was a really well-played game. Unfortunately, I would say, there was a great save by Ibarra right before the goal that then happened, which wasn't totally her fault, unfortunately, and probably a mistimed back pass to the drop pass to the goalie that she had no chance to do anything with before the defense or the offense was on her from the Eagles. But a nice game, probably one of the better Stanley Cup matches we've seen in a long time between these two ladies' teams.
Yeah, very evenly matched, and just in the soccer, this is now the third soccer game that I've seen for this season, and just seems like the offense is getting a little bit better. I noticed the last game they had it on that, the offensive third quite a bit tonight. I would say they had a lot more opportunities. They had more shots on goal I think they've had in the previous 4 games. So,
well, with the coaches, we talk about how many times the practices have been for the players, but the coaches also need to have some practice time to see who's going to work out and who's not. And with Coach juggling 22 players and trying to be fair about that, trying to get those right combinations is a little bit tough. I thought from what I saw, obviously you got to see them against Lake Stevens, but from what I saw against Getchell versus tonight, really flipped up the roster a little bit. Same gals, just different positions, and I think it really showed in as you say, the shots on goal. And that's half the battle, because if you're not taking any shots, there's no way in heck you're going to be able to find a way to score.
That's it. Well, a lot of shots just didn't get enough to go into to get the win or get the tie tonight. Arlington Eagles, another young team for them, and they played well, and hats off to them. Let's take a look. Tomorrow night we've got volleyball. Spartans taking on the Monroe Bearcats. A pregame at 6:45. We'll have that game on the Stanwood High School YouTube game, plus our site, tcsnsports.com. Soccer Thursday, Stanwood girls go to Monroe to take on the Bearcats. And then Friday, the Stanwood football team goes to Lakewood to take on the Lakewood Cougars. And unfortunately, we're not going to be a part of either of those broadcasts, but we wish them all the well. We want to thank the CTE department, Ross Short, doing a great job with the cameras and all the electronics. We'll wrap it up there. They want to go home. So for Bob Crawford, I'm Perry Williams. Again, the Spartans lose this one 6-1. Stay safe and healthy, and we'll see you tomorrow night.
We hope you've enjoyed this production of Stanwood Spartan Sports here on TCSNSports.com in conjunction with the Stanwood High School's Career and Technical Education Department. We'd also like to extend a thank you to all